King Von was a rising star in the world of hip-hop who captured the attention of many with his compelling life story. His life, though short-lived, left an indelible mark on the rap scene and beyond. From his early struggles in the South Side to his meteoric rise in the music industry, King Von's story is one of resilience, talent, and ultimately, untimely loss. Here in this video, we will look at the life of King Von from his early rising till his untimely death. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Early life in Chicago. King Von was born and raised in Chicago's South Side, particularly in the Parkway Gardens projects, known as O Block or 300, located at 64th and Martin Luther King Drive. He grew up alongside other famous artists such as Chief Keef and was friends with rapper Lil Durk. Though Durk was not from O Block, he was closely connected with its members. During his upbringing, Von was reportedly associated with the Black Disciples, BD's street gang. He earned the nickname Grandson because he resembled King David, the founder of the Black Disciples, known as David Barksdale. This nickname stemmed from his behavior and demeanor on the streets, which reminded people of the gang leader. Von had numerous encounters with the law from a young age. At just 16, he had his first stint in jail. 2 years later, he was arrested for unlawful possession of a firearm. Additionally, he was rumored to have been involved in multiple violent incidents, with speculation suggesting he may have been responsible for the deaths of 4 to 5 individuals. Tragic loss of Gakirah K.I. Barnes. On April 11, 2014, a heartbreaking incident shook the community as 17-year-old Gakirah K.I. Barnes, reputedly associated with the GD's gang, along with 2 companions, fell victim to a fatal shooting. The perpetrator, clad in a gray hoodie and blue jeans, remains unidentified to this day. In the aftermath of the tragedy, suspicions fell upon an individual known as Von, who was later interrogated by authorities regarding Barnes' demise. Despite being a person of interest, Von was never formally charged. Police disclosed that witnesses implicated Von as the shooter. However, the absence of substantial evidence thwarted legal proceedings against him. Barnes' life unfolded against the backdrop of gang violence, an environment she was deeply entrenched in from an early age. Despite displaying academic promise, she found herself immersed in the turbulent world of street gangs. Her online presence, particularly on social media, garnered attention as she openly taunted rival factions, cultivating a following in the process. Tragically, Barnes' journey took a darker turn following the loss of her brother, Dayvon Tyler, in 2012. Consumed by grief and a thirst for retribution, she allegedly engaged in retaliatory acts, was purportedly responsible for multiple fatalities, and involved in numerous shooting incidents. However, amidst swirling rumors and accusations, Barnes vehemently denied any involvement in such activities when questioned by her mother. Von's encounter with Malcolm Stuckey. On July 24, 2014, Von, accompanied by his friend Big Mike, found himself at a house party where tensions ran high. At the party, they crossed paths with Malcolm Stuckey, a member of the Gangster Disciples GD, a rival gang of the BDs with a history of violence between them. Stuckey and another individual reportedly exchanged hostile glances with Von, provoking him. Feeling disrespected, Von left the party with Big Mike, only to return later allegedly armed with a .40 Smith & Wesson. Upon his return, he opened fire at Stuckey and the other person outside the party, tragically killing Stuckey and injuring the other individual. Big Mike initially agreed to provide testimony against Von, recounting to the police that both he and Von pursued the victims, with Mike himself firing shots. Von was accused of shooting one victim in the face, causing severe injury. However, Big Mike later changed his decision, opting not to testify in court, and other witnesses failed to appear. Consequently, Mike received a 28-year sentence for aggravated battery with a firearm, while Von was acquitted of all charges. Despite not testifying, Big Mike's statement to the police intensified suspicions surrounding Von, leading to him being labeled a snitch within the gang circles. Notably, Big Mike was the brother of Wooski, a Chicago rapper with ties to STL and EBT, a group allied with the GDs. Wooski's background and feud with Von Wooski, who hailed from O Block initially, later aligned himself with STL and EBT, GD's allies. His relocation followed a purported incident where he fatally shot a member of the BD gang at a young age. Subsequently, Wooski became associated with prominent GD rappers such as FBG Duck, Lil J, and Lil Jojo. For years, Wooski and Von engaged in a highly publicized feud on social media, particularly Twitter. Their exchanges were marked by taunts, insults, and provocations, with both parties daring each other to meet their demise. In October 2018, Wooski went to a funeral for his friend, Dusky Da Man. He stepped outside the church for a smoke, but when he did, there was sudden gunfire from a Draco gun. One of the bullets hit him in the head. He was taken quickly to the hospital and had surgery to save his life. Thankfully, he survived, but life hasn't been easy since then. Every day, he deals with a lot of difficulties because of the injury. Despite all this, Wooski keeps working hard to get better. Von's journey into the music industry. In 2018, Von embarked on a journey into the music industry. Inspired by the success of his friends like Lil Durk, he aimed to transform his life positively, encouraged by his peers. Lil Durk, recognizing Von's potential, signed him to his label, OTF. Von's breakout single, Crazy Story, released on December 6, 2018, garnered significant attention. With Lil Durk's support, the track quickly gained popularity, propelling Von into the limelight. Initially challenging, Von adapted to the newfound attention with guidance from Durk. Over the following years, Von consistently released music, collaborating frequently with Lil Durk. His fan base expanded rapidly as he continued to establish himself in the industry. Legal troubles and resilience. In June 2019, Von and Lil Durk faced legal troubles after being arrested in connection with a shooting in Atlanta. Allegations suggested their involvement in robbing and shooting a man outside an Atlanta drive-in earlier that year. Both artists faced charges, including being a felon in possession of a firearm and criminal intent to commit murder. Despite this setback, they were able to post bail. Von's set at $250,000 and Durk's at $300,000. Contrary to expectations, Von's legal issues only contributed to his fame. Such incidents often elevate artists' profiles, and Von's career began to soar. He embarked on tours with Lil Durk and started earning a substantial income, leaving behind his previous struggles of street life. Tragic night in Atlanta, the demise of King Von. On the evening of November 6, 2020, a fateful event unfolded in Atlanta, marking the end of a rising star's life. Von, along with his companions, departed from the Opium nightclub, making their way to the Monaco Hookah Lounge. However, due to Von's status as a felon and an ongoing legal dispute with Lil Durk, he was prohibited from carrying a firearm. Shortly after 2:00 a.m., tensions escalated outside the Hookah Lounge as Von and his crew encountered rapper Quando Rando and his associates. The atmosphere soured, leading to a heated exchange of words, eventually escalating to violence. During the altercation, Von found himself entangled in a physical confrontation with Quando Rondo. Matters took a deadly turn when Lul Tim, an associate of Quando Rondo, purportedly opened fire on Von, inflicting fatal injuries. The chaos intensified as gunfire erupted from multiple sources, leaving 6 individuals wounded. Tragically, Von, along with 2 others, succumbed to their injuries, leaving a void in the music industry and among his devoted fans. Fortunately, the entire sequence of events was captured by surveillance cameras, aiding authorities in the apprehension of Lul Tim, who was charged with Von's murder. Despite the untimely end to his burgeoning career, Von's legacy endures through his music. His talent as an artist was undeniable, yet his life was marred by past mistakes. Many believe that he deserved a chance at redemption, echoing the sentiment that everyone deserves an opportunity to transform their lives. That's all for now. What do you think about King Von's tragic death? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to like and share the video and follow us for more such videos. Thanks for watching.